Okay, I thought I'd give my review of this magnetic window cleaner by Mitclear. So what you see here is what you actually receive. So you get a little one-page installation instruction paper that actually just refers you back to the listing to kind of watch how this is put together. But overall, I have to say that I'm pretty happy so far with I've done about half of my windows on my entry level, and I've got a 3-story condo. So the reason we were getting this was so that we can reach the higher windows, obviously, without having to pay a window cleaner to come and clean them. So you get the 2 devices. You get replacement cleaning pads as well as replacement squeegees, and then half a dozen spare clips. And it's quite an ingenious design. So there is a safety, I guess, spacer that you can put in between them so that you don't pinch your fingers when you are putting this away for storage. But the pads themselves are held in place with a clip. So you simply just twist the clip, and there's a little horizontal slot that the clip fits in. So the clip only fits in one direction. So you put the clip in, twist it, and it's in place. And so I've got a little video showing you the first time I actually cleaned with this, and like I said, I'm pretty happy. I have another magnetic window cleaner that I got on Amazon that does not work, did not have enough magnetic attraction on it. This one has worked beautifully for me. So we've got double pane windows, and I'm guessing that this knob has adjustments 1 to 6 that you can actually adjust. I think it's the distance apart of the magnet that actually increases or decreases the attraction between the 2 sides. So for our double pane windows for a fairly new house, I set it initially at 4. So I wet my windows and then put this on both sides of the window until and adjusted this till it stopped sliding. And so that was a 4. Initially I put it on a 5 when I first started cleaning, but I realized that if I take my time cleaning on a 4, I can clean the windows fairly well without having to worry about putting too much pressure on your window pane. So that was my biggest concern, was number 1, just not having enough attraction between the magnets, which it does, and it works very well in holding them to the window. And you'll see in the pictures what the gap is that I have between my 2 panes. But I'm also worried now with this that it has too much pressure and it might break the seal, because there's just so much pressure on the 2 panes. So I can use a 4 or a 5 and it works well. I tend to want to just use the 4 just to keep the pressure, like I said, off the 2 panes and keep the seal integrity in good shape. So for the most part, this thing works. I actually like it. So if you're looking for an alternative for cleaning, instead of using a scrubber brush or a robot, so those are new, right, robot window cleaners, this is a far cheaper alternative, and it does work. So I'll show the video of how I cleaned with it, but for the most part, I like it. Thanks.
cleaning these high-rise windows. This tool, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, let me strap it back on to my wrist. See, you gotta have it on your wrist because that thing will fall. So make sure it's secure on your wrist before you get to, oh, look at this. This thing is amazing. Look at that. You get to clean your windows from inside out. I think this is an amazing tool because foggy windows on a high rise is not the move, especially with all these beautiful views. So yeah, I give this out of a 10. I'll give this a strong, I give it an 8. I say an 8 because it is a capability of it falling. And then what else? And then if the windows are really streaky, I don't know, you gotta go back over it, but I ain't gonna front. This thing is an 8. This thing is amazing. Do you see how clean it's getting my windows? I really don't have a before and after. Oh, here we go. You see that fog on it? It went from that to this. From that to this with that. Amazing.